with the assessed amount. We're dealing with tax rates. All stuff we're going to pick up our calculator with on Thursday. Not to confuse taxation purposes, the tax assessment for the appraisal. The appraiser does the appraisal to give their opinion of value, usually when a buyer is about to buy. When a buyer's getting a loan, we're going to do an appraisal. That's going to give us the appraiser's opinion of this property. Taxation assessment is a different process. They may still use appraisers, but it's a different process. They don't study one specific home like they do an appraisal. They study the whole community, the whole neighborhood, the quadrant of the city, depending on how that's divvied up. Does the county appraisal occur at the same time for every county in North Carolina? That's a great question that I don't know the answer to. So I don't know what everybody's 8-year timeline is, but that Machinery Act gives them that 8 years. Great question. Cities, towns. And I think that was the hardest piece for me. They're all different. So you may have taxing authority different in Guilford County that you do Forsyth County, you know? So it's just how they're set up. We're going to talk about the appraisal, how the appraiser can arrive at their opinion of value for a specific property. I got a whole unit dedicated to that. And that'll be when we get to unit 17, the appraisal process. Right now, tax assessment, tax valuation. Also, as mentioned earlier, government special assessments. So you might have a local taxing authority, city, county, whatever, and they decide that we need to repave the private streets. Maybe we want to install sidewalks. Maybe we want to put street lighting in this neighborhood. Maybe we want to connect a whole neighborhood to public water and public sewer. Those would be examples of when the government, the taxing authority, would put a special assessment on the property. And like we said, our real property taxes and our government special assessments are our superior liens. So who gets paid first? Real property taxes and government. Failure to pay your taxes this year, now you start to accrue interest. When you go sell your house, you'll pay that superior lien. Same thing with government special assessments.
What's another terminology to remember assessments?
It's a charge. It's just a charge against the improvement of a property. Because if the government wants to put sidewalks, they'll put out some of the bill. But guess what? As the homeowner, they're going to let you pay for some of it too. And you only have to pay for the portion that you own, right? It's not like we're going to talk a little bit more about how that can get divvied up. Unit 4, actually, coming up soon. Other questions on taxation so far? Another thing I want to say, again, if I repeat myself, I don't think it's a bad thing that I repeat myself sometimes, but when it comes to taxes, all properties are in a county. So all properties are subject to county taxes. Not all properties are within city limits. So you only have to pay city taxes if you're in city limits. So for your exams, your practice questions, they're going to give you a county rate, they're going to give you a city rate, and they have to tell you if you're within the city limits or not. So let me say that again. We all pay county taxes. We are all located in a county. You only have to pay city taxes if you're within the city limits. Make sense?
So you're saying like if you live in the city, you have to pay both city and county taxes?
Yep. Good times, huh? And you know, I mean, like Guilford County, I don't know what it is, but Guilford County is known for their high taxes. It's not the city of High Point, it is Guilford County. I remember in High Point, I don't know, right when I got started, 22, 23 years ago, there was a new home community. Some of you guys might know Laurel Oak Ranch, and it's in Davie County. It is just across the line. It's still High Point City, but it's Davie County. And I remember when Laurel Oak Ranch was being built and people flocked because you could still be in High Point city limits, but not pay Guilford County taxes. That developer was genius. Genius. Y'all, they're still building at Laurel Oak Ranch. That place is magnificent. But once you get over that county line, now you're paying Davie County, not Guilford County. You're still paying High Point because you're still in the city limits. That makes sense? And again, you might be in a taxing authority that's city, county, and then they have a different assessment for school boards, fire district. So let's talk about what next week is going to look like. We're going to start here with the math. If you want to peek ahead at the math at the end of Unit 3, please do so. Actually, I encourage you to do so. And we're going to start here. So maybe you want to jot down the T-bar. But we're going to talk about the tax rate. May that be ad valorem or mill. Ad valorem is per 100, mill is 1/1000. Your annual tax bill is part of the tax assessed value. So this is our very first official T-bar. And this is where we're going to start on Thursday. So you'll see this again. If you don't want to write it down now, that's fine. But if you do want to write it down to look ahead, and then we'll pick up here on Thursday. So we're going to do some math on Thursday at Unit 3. Again, please look ahead at that. After 3, we do Unit 4. We'll see you Thursday. After 3, we'll do Unit 4. There is math in Unit 4, but I'm not going to do 2 maths to you on the same class. I mean, I'm mean, but I'm not cruel, you know? So we're going to do the material in Unit 4, and then we're going to come back and get the math on Unit 4 next week. So Unit 3 math, Unit 4 no math, and then we're going to get going in Unit 5. So when you're looking ahead, and we'll get a good way through Unit 5 on Thursday. Unit 3 math, Unit 4 no math, and Unit 5. That's what Thursday looks like. What questions do I have? Comments? Please.
All right, so say if like I got my realtor license in North Carolina, but I moved to Virginia, do I have to go like redo everything for real?
Your it's called a North Carolina real estate license, which gives you permission to assist in the transfer of property as long as the property is located in North Carolina. And as soon as you cross state lines, I cannot do business outside of North Carolina because I'm only licensed in North Carolina. Some of you may be on the border and you want to get licensed. How do you get your license in Virginia? I don't know. Call the Virginia Real Estate Commission. Each state is regulated by its own real estate commission. But Kiana, one step at a time, right? So North Carolina first, and then you can worry about Virginia, okay?
Okay.
I hear you. We're ready to go. What else? Well, guys, that's what I got. You know, don't hesitate to reach out if I can answer questions. I do really good with screenshots. I like pictures. So if you're stuck on a test question, shoot me a picture, shoot me a screenshot. If you say it's on this page of your book, know that I may not be able to get back to you because, see, I have my real estate license, so I don't have to haul my book around with me everywhere I go anymore, and I'm not. So if you send me a picture, I can get back to you faster. If not, you just need to wait till I get back to my book. But pictures help me. Usually if I see a picture, I can help you get unstuck. Usually it's one word or something that's tripping you up. So remember, I'm a resource that you should take advantage of because I'm here. This is what I do. So let me know if I can help. Let me know if you're stuck. Otherwise, we'll be ready to go 9 a.m. sharp Thursday morning. Sound good? Sound good. Y'all have a good evening. Get some sunshine.
Bye.